When it came to the extra fee, he just couldn't let it be. Anyway, Sir Paul McCartney, the former lead singer of an Oasis cover band, is urging Starbucks to ditch its surcharge on plant-based milk options, even though they cost more to produce and are an abomination before God. In a letter he penned with PETA, using vegan paper and cruelty-free ink, McCartney writes, I understand that in other countries like UK and India, there is the same charge for both types of milk, and I would like to politely request that you consider this policy also in Starbucks USA. I sincerely hope that for the future of the planet and animal welfare, you are able to implement this policy, end quote. Now, when he's not ripping off the monkeys, McCartney has had a long history of promoting a vegan lifestyle, and PETA claims cow's milk generates 3 times more greenhouse gas emissions and uses 9 times more land than plant-based options. Well, you could say the same thing about human milk, but it just tastes better. Though, if we're paying a little less for plant milk, I bet I can think of one guy who's all for it.
I eat a plant-based centered life. 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 Some people want to call me vegan. Vegans eat Oreos and they drink Coca-Cola. I don't. I eat a plant-based centered life.
It's going to be a great mayor.
There's that do Coca-Cola drug.
Yeah. By the way, you know, this is a very important topic, Piers, especially when you're dealing with tea. I think we have a little thing about how you take your tea. Do we?
Here's the problem with the way Americans make tea. They make it too weak or they overstew it, but they never get it right, the recipe. But the crucial thing, it's scientific fact. Get the milk in first. Make it stew for 4 minutes, not 5, not 3. Stir after 2 minutes. Have a bag per cup and 1 on top.
We didn't start a revolution to drink that crap. Which is why we drink American tea. It's like British tea with better abs. Here's how it's made. First, the tea leaves are loaded onto a fighter jet and shot into the sun. Next, they go into bags and get signed up for an illegal fight club where they learn that violence solves all problems. Then skydivers deliver the tea for steeping directly into an active volcano. They don't survive, but the tea comes out great. Next, we add milk from cows born inside monster trucks and heat it with a flamethrower. And nachos. There's nachos in there for some reason. So say goodbye to Earl Grey and hello to Earl Red, White, and Blue. It's American tea.
That was amazing.
Wow.
No wonder Americans don't drink tea.
Yes, exactly. We don't understand it. Is this something that Sir Paul should be worried about?
You know, well, first of all, let me preface it by saying that I'm loath to criticise the Paul because I am a massive Beatles junkie, but secondly, I introduced him to Heather Mills.
You're the one.
Which ended up costing him £60 million in the divorce. Yes. So I owe him one. But there's something utterly insufferable about self-righteous vegans. And I think the particular thing that exercises me about them is they all love drinking almond milk, for example. Now, I don't know if you know about the process of making almonds.
Tons of water.
But almonds involves the extermination of billions of bees in California over a 5-6 week period every year. It's the same with various other vegan products. They're not as squeaky clean as I like to make us out to be. Bees are the little guys of this debate, and I like to stand up for the little guys, the bees, right?
The bees.
Vegans never care about the bloody bees.
They never care
and
about
they should,
yes.
right? They should care about the bees. And
Damn
if you drink your almond milk and try and take the high moral ground with me with my real milk from proper cows
that
proper goats. Right.
Cows aren't killed by the milk, Tyrus.
Look at your own backyard first and look after the bees.
Yes, you know, isn't it ironic that the Beatles prefer plants?
Yeah, well, it's also ironic whenever you hear a billionaire complain about the price of an extra buck at his Starbucks that you know his assistant is getting for him.
Yes.
And, you know, but let's not even get into that. Everything's about gender and proper. Okay, there's no such thing as almond milk. Almonds do not have nipples, therefore they cannot produce milk.
Correct.
It's ground up almonds, and it's not just the bees. It's the worms, the beetles, the grubs.
Yes.
rats, lizards, all the little things.
Yeah.
So there's tons and tons of different species of animals, snakes, that are wiped out by these.
Yes.
By these.
I didn't know.
Yes.
And yet they get mad because they kill a cow for beef.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to make the problem is, I guess, the cow's cuter. So that's the.
No, it's just bigger.
Tough. Yeah.
It's bigger.
It's easy to point out.
We assign consciousness to size, so we assume that bees don't think, Haley, but they have their own little thoughts. It's usually
Of course they do. Yes, like Jim Acosta. He has his own thoughts as well.
and he's barely conscious.
Yes, there's that. There's that.
Mrs. Trump.
Unlike Piers, I'm not a Beatles fan. I like country music.
What?
I can-
What?
I can-
Whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa.
whoa.
Cat's
Terrible
gonna destroy you.
boy.
Whoa,
Oh,
whoa.
Why is it that seat?
Everyone in that
Leonard
seat
Skinner.
hates
Buck
the Beatles.
Green or whatever.
Well, no,
Buck
but
Porter-
no, because
You
what
not be a
Buck,
Beatles
but
fan.
what Buck Sexton
Leonard
said was
Skinner.
that they were overrated. It's like, oh, changing music wasn't enough for you. So if you're personally not a fan, that's one thing. His was just a
Yeah,
unnecessary
went-
smear.
He crossed some serious.
Yeah. You know, he might never be back on the show. Although he has been since then. I'm sorry, Kaylee.
No, I mean, I was just going to say there's nothing more elitist than a celebrity penning an open letter saying, like, I need free non-plant-based milk. I don't even know what that is. All I can say is the boys of Leonard Skinner, they would not have been this way. So
Yeah.
I stand by my not a Beatles fan. Leonard
Although
Skinner all day.
they're not, because all of them are dead.
They are, except a few.
Except a few.
a few.
Yes. And I don't laugh at that. I'm a huge Skinnerd fan. I
Of course.
Yes, I slow dance to Freebird, often alone.
By choice.
Would you like to add to this Beatle mania?
Sure. I mean, so obviously, yes, I'm a huge Beatles fan. I don't know the guy, Pierce. He doesn't.
He's a good guy.
No,
Paul.
he doesn't know I exist and never will. But that doesn't stop me. Never has. But I kind of love it because it kind of proves how full of Starbucks is in a way.
Right.
Because they have this whole section on their website and like signs in their stores about environmental responsibility. And it's like, cool, then take some.
Yeah.
You know, they could afford to make it all the same price, but it just proves that they're just, you know, capitalists, but lying about it.
And there should be a tax for being an annoying vegan.
Yeah,
There
that's
should be,
true.
Right? You can be an annoying vegan, but we're going to tax you for it. That's it.
But if you were a billionaire, being a vegan wouldn't even be hard.
But
No.
Gutfeld,
Well, he's not got as much fun as he used to because I introduced him to Heather Mills. So to be fair to him, he might be down to his last
Yes.
500 mil.
Yes.
Give him some credit.
you know, it's also an attack on women too, right? The bees thing. Bees are 95% female.
Yes,
correct.
Put that out there. So it's
Another attack on
another
women.
attack on women. It's just, boy.
I love that you know as much about the bee thing as I do.
Sir David Attenborough should have been my father.
Yes. Yes.
All right, and on that note,
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.